Hey guys, welcome back to planetjejuda, and as you can see from the title and the thumbnail, we are going to be loom knitting a pumpkin today. And of course, you'll need a 24 peg wide gauge. I'm not sure, it's the ones that you can typically get from Walmart or any craft store in a set. But this is the 24 peg loom, and of course you'll need scissors and a hook or pick, darning needle, and in today's case we're going to need a crochet hook. I'm going to be using a 4.5 millimeter focus. There you go, 4.5 millimeter. And as you can see from the thumbnail, I have my peaches and cream cotton yarn, and of course bright orange for the pumpkin. I'm going to be doing sunshine to kind of mellow it out. I don't know, here it's gonna kind of mimic this, my shirt here. And then for the stem, I'm going to be using forest green. And then for the face, if I do the face, anyways, it's black. And if you remembered, when I got the orange, I also got black currant. I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to use black currant in today's project, but who knows, we'll see. But we're going to do a simple drawstring start and drawstring cast on and drawstring cast off. Oh, and of course you will need polyfill. But we're going to do a drawstring cast on and drawstring cast off, and the stitch is going to be a simple knit E-wrap stitch. So let me go ahead and bring you down and let's get started. I will get myself situated and let's get to looming. Alright, so I have my 2 strands ready. I'm going to do a slip knot and then connect it to the anchor peg, which is this peg right here. And that will anchor my yarn, at least for the first couple of rows. And we're going to go ahead and do our drawstring cast on. So this is our number 1 peg, this is our number 24 peg, and we are going to do front to back for the drawstring cast on. So you're going to go front and back all the way around until you get to the 24th peg. Alright, I am almost to the 24th peg. Here's the 24th peg, and now we are going to we're going behind the first peg, and then we are going to simply bring a line of the working yarn above all the ones that you've already cast on. And then you're going to go ahead and take the bottom yarn and work it over. Oops. Let's get that orange one over. Alright, and then obviously we're not gonna do the next one because it doesn't have 2, but we're gonna go ahead and continue all the way around working that bottom yarn over the top yarn. Alright, now that we are back to the beginning, we're going to go ahead and push down all of our stitches and start working our E-wraps to do our knit stitch. And it's an E-wrap because it looks like an E being wrapped around the peg, like a cursive E. And you're just going to go around, and I'm not going to do all of them. Your first one is definitely, it's not going to have 2 to work with, so you're going to go to your second peg and then work that stitch up and over. I think I made it a little tight. I might try and loosen it up a little bit, but you work your bottom stitches up and over the top stitches, or yarn, working yarn, and just keep going until you come back to the front. We have worked through our first row. I am pushing down all the stitches again because we're going to continue to do this for 13 more rows with a total of 14 rows. I will go ahead and mark down that I've worked my first row. And after you do this second row, we will go ahead and undo, and I will come back and show you that when I'm done. Alright, so I am almost done with my second row. I am working my last few stitches. Whoops. Try not to get caught up on your working yarn. And this is the last one. Push all your stitches down because you always work from the bottom up with the simple knit stitch. And now I'm ready to undo, and I'm simply just going to take it off the peg, push it through. There we go. Pull it through the middle. And there you go. Now you have your, if you don't do this step, it'll cause your work to, I'm not sure what it'll cause it to go wonky. I've never actually done it, so I don't know what it looks like. I've just followed what other people have said to take it out after a couple rows, because I mean literally you're not going to lose your work if you undo it from the anchor peg. But now we're going to go ahead and mark that we did row 2. And we're going to go ahead and get started on row 3. Now this time you will be able to work your first peg because it will now have 2. And you just do your E-wraps until, you feel comfortable. And then start working them from bottom to top and over. And we are going to keep doing this until we get 14 total rows of the knit stitch. And I will be right back when I'm almost done with row 14. Alrighty, so this is what we're looking at. This is how we are looking, I should say. Anyways, I went ahead and added a 15th row because I need to have a center row, if you will, for my face. That's just me. You don't have to do that, but now we're going to bind off or cast off, and by doing that we are going to wrap our working yarn completely around and then about halfway, or at least I go halfway, and we're going to cut it off there. Okay, now we're going to get our needle, if I can get it. We're going to thread the needle through thread the yarn through the needle, the eye. Make sure you get both. Oh, and the reason why we're doing 2 instead of just 1 is because it gives a denser fabric to what we're doing. Let's pull that yellow. And therefore you won't be able to see, or hopefully you won't be able to see, the polyfill. So now what we're going to do is we're going to lace underneath each stitch the needle. Whoops. Try not to catch that. We're going to go all the way around. Okay, so even though this is the last peg, we do want to close up that space between the last and the first. So we're going to go ahead and go through the first peg. And that will close up our drawstring all the way around. Now we're going to just simply take the whole project off of the loom. It doesn't matter where you start, just take it all off. The first one might be a little hard, but that's okay. It'll get easier as you go along. All right. There we go. We are done with the loom, and you don't want to quite pull it just yet because we want to stretch it out so that we can make our face. Just a little bit. Alrighty, so we should have 15 rows. Let's see if we can see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That should be 15. Okay, so I'm gonna figure out where my center row is. So we need to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm guessing like right in here. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. And to be honest, I'm not even sure. Because I've actually never done this before. I mean, not quite like this. But let's see. Gonna be too big? I don't know. Let me figure it out and I will be right back. Alright, so I did go a little bit smaller. Honestly, it doesn't look like a triangle, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and move over to the next one by skipping this one, starting from the bottom this time. because I have yarn. Hopefully I will have enough. If not, I'll just have to tie another one on. We're just gonna complete our triangle. It starts out as a triangle. There, see, there's my triangle, and now I'm just gonna keep going and weaving in to the center. And I go through some of this, through the stitches so that it'll move over. Like, instead of going in between, like right here, I'm gonna go over, and that'll fill in the space a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna need to add yarn. And I'll just tie this because I knotted this one, and it's not like we need to weave in the ends because we're going to be stuffing the inside, so that's fine. And for the nose, I'm going to do an upside down triangle, I think. I don't know, we'll see. I might just do another triangle. And then for the mouth, I'm not sure. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and finish this and the nose, and I will be right back to work on the mouth. Alright, well, as you can see, I have completely removed the face. It was getting me a little frustrated. I have a lot of work to... I need to learn how to do... What is that? Cross stitch? I need to learn how to perfect it. And I will. Go ahead and leave me comments. And give me suggestions, ideas, whatever, but I am going to, for the sake of this video, because it is almost 7 o'clock and I need to get this out soon, I'm going to go ahead and finish up with getting this stuffed. So now you can go ahead and pull on the drawstring and it will pull closed. That is what it's looking like. And then we're going to go ahead and do the same. Where's my, there we go. Same to the top. But we're not going to pull it completely closed just yet because we do need to stuff it. Going to go ahead and close it off, and now to give it a little bit more of a pumpkin shape and to also get our ends in, I'm gonna go ahead, load up one, there we go, and I'm going to push this all the way through the center, coming out the top. Find it. There we go. And we want to pull top there. Gonna tie it in a knot just to give it a little extra tightness right there. There we go. And then we're going to go back down. Now I'm going to come back up and pull on this side just so that it looks the same. There you go. So this is going to be the top of my pumpkin. I'm going to stitch on the stem once I get it created. Now to close in, weave in these ends, I'm just going to simply bring it back through and pull it out aside, and to give it, squish it down. And it goes right in the middle, no problems. Now we are going to take the other one and do the same thing. Again, pull it taut. Let's try that again. We're gonna pull it taut so that it'll snap in and go back in there. Go. Alrighty. And that, my friends, is what our pumpkin is looking like. Like I said, this will be the top. I think I might stitch that down. Actually, it's not gonna matter. It's gonna be the bottom. Alrighty, there's our little pumpkin. Now for the stem. And this, it's gonna be really simple. Oops. Come on, there we go. So I'm just going to do I'm gonna do a few chains to build it up to how I want it, and then I will do single crochets back and forth to build it up, and then go from there. Oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I think that's good enough? Maybe I'll do 6, 7. Yeah, that's what I'll do. And now I'm going to just simply, oops, not, I'm gonna single crochet back down. Keep wanting to do a double crochet. No, I'm doing single. Alrighty, so now I'm going to, instead of turning my work, I did do a chain one. I don't know if I really needed to do that, but I'm making this up as I go along, just FYI. I'm going to do the other side in single crochets. So instead of building on the single crochets, I'm going back to building on the chains. Oops. Let's try that one again. All right, so now we are back up at the top. I'm gonna go ahead and slip stitch right here. And I'm gonna go through the middle and single crochet. I think I want to now slip stitch the ends together. I'm gonna start right here, go through. Come on. There we go. Come on, pull through. There we go. There, no. Go. Sorry, this is being very difficult for me because it's so small. Oh, get out of the way. Next, stitch, go, come on, pull through, there we go, and pull through. There we go. All right. And there we have our little stem. I'm going to cut off the end and then weave in that end, or actually take it down through so that I can stitch it on. But yeah, isn't that kind of crazy looking? I think it's cool. just working my way down to the bottom of the stem. There we go. Now I'm just simply going to stitch it on to my little pumpkin. Let's see. Try and get through both ends. Let's just get one end in. Go through the other side. Oops. You know what I need is one of those needles that like bend, because then I can go in and have it bend out. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, and then I will be right back when it's all done. Alright, here we go. Here's the little pumpkin. Isn't it cute? There you go. I love the stem. I started, instead of trying to make it bend up back into it, so I started just going down through the stem and bringing it all the way down and then back up again until I got it as tight as I wanted it to. And I'm sorry about the little face. I just couldn't do it. Let me know, how would you do the jack-o'-lantern face? And obviously you can add more to it. You can even do different colors. I just did this one because it was like this. Wow, it is so spot on. That's so crazy. You can do both orange instead of just orange and another color. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you had a great day. And if you did enjoy today's video, go ahead and hit the like button, or give us a like. I'm tired apparently. Leave us a comment. Tell us, how would you do your little pumpkin? And then if you would like to be notified of any and all future uploads, hit that subscribe button. And remember, this is so painful. Gravity works, guys.